Whoa, it's been... I'm sorry. Okay. Hi. It's been 8 months since, like, my last upload. I'm so sorry. So, today we have something a little new. I am sadly alone with this, so it won't be super funny. But in editing, I'll try and make it funny to the best of my abilities because I'm not funny. But today, we have the ESMP Hunger Games. This is gonna go terribly, I can promise you that. So basically, the ESMP is Ethan SMP. We are not very well known. We have I think like 15 members. Like I don't think we had enough because there is a bunch of extra slots. So I'm just gonna have them as ghosts. So yeah. We do not have a lot of members and we do not plan to have a lot of members as everyone keeps leaving. Let's get into it. I'm not sure how the mic quality will be during this, so we'll just have to find out. If not, I can always put subtitles. Yeah, let's go. The bloodbath. As tributes stand on their podiums, a horn sounds. Okay. Hi. Aku and a ghost fight for a bag. Aku gives up and retreats. Ethan runs away from the cornucopia. Mimi grabs a jar of fishing bait while Sebi gets fishing gear. Who are you? Astro runs away from the cornucopia. Kai runs away from the cornucopia. Foxkin accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh, I know the admin of Foxkin is not going to be very happy about that. Cry runs away from the cornucopia. Error and Marie work together to get as many supplies as possible. Rue runs away from the cornucopia. Wolfie grabs a backpack, not realizing it was empty. Starla runs away from the cornucopia. Alapex rips a mace out of hands. Okay. Zom finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Alzart grabs a shield and leaning on the cornucopia. Okay. So not much. We have one death. And I find that ironic. So Wolfie and Rue split up. In day 1, Wolfie and Rue split up. For resources, Aku unknowingly eats toxic berries. Ghosts chasing each other. Cry attacks Alpetch, but he manages to escape. A ghost scares Marie off. Ethan practices his archery. He'd probably shoot his toe. A ghost steals from Air while they aren't looking. Zom camouflages himself in the bushes. Sebi and Mimi hunt for other tributes. Who is Mimi in the SMP? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a very social person in the server. I stick to talking to Foxkin, Cry, Ethan, and Error, and maybe Wolfie. That's about it. Astro, Kai, and Kai hunt other tributes. Alzart travels to higher ground. Starla collects fruit from a tree. Fallen tributes. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Foxkin, District 1. Aku, District 3. Night 1. Zom, Ghost, and Rue sleep in shifts. Cry cooks themselves some food before putting fire out. Alapax and Sebi sleep in shifts. I don't know. That wouldn't work well. Wolfie fends Ethan Air away from her fire. Ghosts holding hands. Kai receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Alzart, I don't know how to say their name. I apologize in advance because I know this is gonna get sent to the server. I apologize in advance if I say the names wrong. I was kind of going off of just like Google template, and yeah, my bad. Astro goes to sleep. Starla, Mimi, and Marie tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Day 2. Wolfie scares a ghost off. Ethan sees smoke rising from the distance, but decides to not investigate. Cries going insane. Sets off. I'm gonna just say an apple. Sets off an explosives, killing Marie, Zom, Ghost, and Arzart. Arzart? I don't know. Rue basically did that to themselves. Alpec steals from Astro while they aren't looking. Sebi searches for water source. Starla thinks about home. Air diverts their own attention and runs away. Mimi stalks nothing. Kai is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Fallen tributes. Yeah. Marie, Zom, Ghost, Arzart, and Rue are all dead. Hoping the ghosts die out quicker. Night 2. Starla hums quietly. Wolfie looks at the night sky. Air thinks about home. Astro fends Cry and Mimi away from their fire. Kai tends to their own wounds. Sebi climbs a tree to rest. Ethan basically makes a dirt hole and calls it a day. Airpex cries themselves to sleep. There's not a lot. Let's see how far we get because we're only on day 3. Sebi camouflages himself in the bushes. Ethan receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh. Air picks flowers. Wolfie constructs their shack. Starla discovers a river. Kai explores the arena. Airplex is being stalked by Air. Mimi makes a slingshot. Cry died to an apple. Astro receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Fallen tributes. Cry. Goodbye. Let's see who's all left. Ethan fends Kai and Astro away from his fire. Mimi sleeps alone. Starla stays awake all night. Wolfie starts a fire. Apex loses his sight where they are. Oh, that's in character too. Air ambushes Sebi and kills him. Man, dude. That's in character too. Wolfie hunts for other tributes. Ethan receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. He'd probably accidentally set it off on his own. Starla goes hunting. Alpex sprains their ankle running away from Astro. Kai and Air split up to search for resources. Mimi is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Fallen tributes. God damn it. Man, I don't like how that was in character too. Airpex thinks about winning. Ethan, Kai, Mimi get into a fight. Ethan triumphantly kills them both. Air defeats Starla in a fight, but spares their life. Wolfie screams for help. Yeah, Astro sleeps alone. Day 5. I've been kind of skipping the days because you guys can kind of see it. Starla scares Astro off. Air overpowers themselves. You know what? Overpowers a tree and wins. Ethan searches for a water source. Wolfie stalks Airpex. Starla survives. Air pushes Airpex into an oncoming boulder. Ethan survives. Astro falls into an incoming boulder. And Wolfie pushed a tree, mistaking it for a human. Yeah. So, 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kai, Mimi, Aopex, and Astro. Who's all left? Ethan, Wolfie, Air, and Starla are alive. I don't like how Ethan and Air have a lot of kids. Hi, there's a cat with me now. Can you go away? I'm trying to record. Anyways, Air loses sight of where they are. Ethan climbs a tree to rest. Starla sleeps on their own. Wolfie thinks about winning. The cornucopia is refreshed with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from tributes' families. Starla and Wolfie threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Ethan snaps Air's neck. That's great. Extra dice from hunger. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Starla, Wolfie, and Air are dead. Technically 3. Why was Ethan the winner? I don't like that. We were talking about that last night, and we're like, I wonder who would win. I wonder what would happen. That's great. Man, I can't wait to send this to them, because this is horrible. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I haven't been active. I have school. I also have a personal life. Yeah, that's kind of a thing I have. My bad. I will try and post more. I am incredibly active on TikTok and Twitter. My account will be in the description. Thank you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, this is kind of a fast post. I'm also alone, so I couldn't make it funny. I'll do so in editing. I promise. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.